I'm a local realtor in Colorado, and I'm going to explore with you today one of Colorado's top tourist destinations for locals and tourists.
High in the Colorado Rockies, one of the world's most unique train journeys begins. This is the Pikes Peak Cog Railway, the highest cog railway in North America. Since 1891, this engineering marvel has carried passengers up the steep slopes of Pikes Peak, known as America's Mountain. Unlike ordinary trains, cog railways use a gear and rack system, allowing them to climb grades far too steep for regular wheels to handle. The journey begins in the mountain town of Manitou Springs at 6,300 feet. From here, the train winds upward through forests of aspen and pine. Wildlife is often spotted along the way: mule deer, marmots, and even bighorn sheep. As the train climbs higher, the dense forest begins to thin. Towering pines and shimmering aspens give way to open slopes where meadows bloom with wildflowers in the summer months. The track hugs the mountainside, winding past sparkling creeks and dramatic granite outcrops. At times, the railway feels suspended above the valleys below, offering sweeping views of Manitou Springs and Colorado Springs in the distance. Crossing through an area known as Windy Point, the air grows cooler and crisper. Here, the trees fade away almost entirely, replaced by rocky tundra dotted with hardy plants that can survive the high elevation. Wildlife often appears along this stretch, marmots sunning on the rocks, and sometimes bighorn sheep carefully navigating the cliffs. As the train pushes beyond 11,000 feet, every turn unveils a new panorama, endless layers of ridges and peaks stretching to the horizon. Then comes the final ascent, a climb to over 14,000 feet. The air is noticeably thinner now, and the landscape transforms into a stark alpine world above the tree line. At last, the train arrives at the summit of Pikes Peak, where breathtaking views spread in every direction. On a clear day, passengers can see for miles across the Colorado Plains and even as far as Kansas and New Mexico. It's a journey that reveals the true grandeur of the Rocky Mountains, step by step, as the railway conquers one of America's most iconic summits. Pikes Peak is not only a scenic wonder, it's also a piece of history. It inspired Catherine Lee Bates to write America the Beautiful after she reached the summit in 1893. Today, the Pikes Peak Cog Railway continues to offer visitors an unforgettable journey, one that blends history, adventure, and some of the most dramatic mountain views in the United States.